Okay, hi and welcome back to our Humblewood campaign. This is our weekly Sunday game. I'm Rudy Motherlova, your GM. I'm just going to go around and introduce everybody. That's Randy. He's playing Dante, a Maypac Ranger. That's
Hey,
Pandora. She's playing Vixen Marion, a Vulpin Sorcerer. Up in the top right is Kathleen, and she's playing Pippin Sarah Luma, a Budgie Bard. And in the bottom right is Mika playing Augie Whitefeather, Swift Streak Cleric. That takes way less time than the other thing we were doing. When we
oh,
left
my
off,
bad.
when we left off last week, the adventurers had made their way to a mysterious volcanic island off the Talon Grip coast. They'd run into some strange creatures they'd never seen before, almost as if they were like cave bird folk. They met an odd character who refused to admit that they were Lulu, and then also came upon the reclusive Grung and their village. When we last left off, you guys were leaving the Grung village after the elder had told you of an artifact of theirs that had gone missing in the valley floor, guarded by the brood mother. Is there anything else I'm forgetting?
Don't think so.
Cool.
I don't know.
Great.
Oh,
Must be getting close to nightfall as you guys start making your way back along the jungle floor. You guys can all make survival or insight checks.
I got a 17 on insight.
I got a big 11 on survival.
Sorry, guys, everything just froze for me. I'll let you know my roll in 1 second.
Okay.
and I've got 5 on insight.
Awesome. Pippin, as you're making your way through the jungle with the rest of your party, you're keeping watch all the new sounds and critters, the centipedes as long as your arm, crawling on things, and these brightly colored insects that seem to buzz way too close to your face. You notice these small hanging tokens. This is the third one you've seen. Hanging from a tree branch, or from a vine, this small like token made of feathers and sticks and bound in vine and so on seems to be marking a path. Now what direction and the purpose of them is, you're not certain, but
You think it would be okay if I reached out and touched one?
you'd have to climb up the tree a bit, but you're welcome to try, or knock it down, I suppose.
Well, I kind of I nudge the closest person to me and kind of point up at them. Has anyone else noticed these along the path yet?
Did you manage to get your roll, Augie?
I did. I glitched on that, so I have a 6, but it was a natural one.
Okay, Augie's been staring at her
Just
feet
do
the whole
not
time.
know how to get through it.
None of you have noticed these little trail markers.
Well, I'd like to take a moment and anyone who's listening to me back here and draw your attention to what seems to be hanging in the trees right now. I wonder if it's some kind of witchy, safe travels voodoo nonsense.
Can I see these once
I
she
hadn't
points
noticed.
them out?
Sure. Yeah, it's a small little figurine, if you will, made out of
Can,
feathers and
c-
sticks and vine.
okay. Could I roll Arcana on it? Does it seem
Doesn't appear to be mystical
magical?
in nature or arcane.
No? I don't think it has anything to do with witchcraft. Pippin. What?
Oh, well, that's good.
At least none that I recognize.
Well, as long as they don't come alive and try to attack us or anything like that, then that's fine with me. I just thought they were just a little bit unsettling, I suppose.
No, they certainly are. I'm not
Would
sure what they're
insight
there
give
for.
any potential religious or symbolic information or insight if I were to roll that once you points it out?
You could roll a religion on it if you want. Or insight. Anyone can.
Okay. Well, I will roll an insight on that.
I'll roll an insight as well. So it's a total of 20.
It doesn't appear to be religious in nature, although they do look vaguely like some of the gods of the Humblewood. This one is
I got
a small
18.
bird creature. You can tell by the way the feathers are laid out on it.
Mm-hmm. So I'll relay that back to the group.
I got an 18
Oh, this
also
one
on
looks like
my
a bird. I don't
insight.
think it's religious.
You see roughly the same thing.
Okay.
Well, hopefully they're for good luck, and for nothing else, and no harmful purposes as we travel these woods, because I don't know how much more I could take of this island.
As you guys make your way further and further down into the valley floor, the ground beneath you becomes rockier, and you can hear the sound of running water. As you sort of reach a plateau, having been on sort of an incline most of this time, a large waterfall appears around the next ridge, basically. And the canopy above has been hiding a large amount of things from sight. It actually makes you feel like you're back in the wood, except for all the strange noises and the unfamiliar creatures. But as you sort of round this corner, the waterfall comes into full view, sunlight hitting it through the canopy above, and you can see a large, craggy rock face on your left-hand side. You guys could all make perception tests, I suppose. None of you are dwarves. Vines and plants grow up the side of this rock face.
16 for perception.
Yeah, I'm useless.
18 for perception for me.
Word.
What do you got, Pan?
Just a second. My tablet just froze. Six.
Awesome. Well worth the wait. You two
Yeah.
you two with the higher numbers can see that the vines and the plants that grow along here appear to almost look like they're trellises leading up the side, and you can see what look like clear breaks, which don't look natural. In fact, they look man-made. At the base of the waterfall is a large pool, which seems to have a swirling vortex in it.
Well, that looks interesting, and I'll make that observation out loud to the group. It's interesting. We have these man-made ledges up here, and this seems to be almost like a trellis. Like you could climb these vines. and that's an interesting vortex.
Hmm.
Well, in our experience, vortexes usually go somewhere, but of course, if it's like a whirlpool or an undercurrent or something, or like a drain, we might not want to go where this is headed. What was it that
Well, I don't
the grung
really
said
want to
again?
drown.
No.
But this
It
brood mother, whatever a brood mother is, where is it that
well,
she's meant to be keeping this relic?
we had to descend into her lair. So, I mean, that could mean through a whirlpool or a vortex of some kind. They just told us to descend.
Did they give us a map or anything? I can't remember.
They didn't. They more described it to you.
No, they said,
Are we now approximately at the other side of the island?
You're sort of in the center part, in the lowest part of the valley.
And that's
as
where the
far as
brood
we
mother's
know-
cave
yeah,
was, though, I'm pretty
they
sure.
said beneath the valley floor, we could descend into her lair, destroy her young.
Well, we have some rope. We could tie a rope around somebody and send somebody for a little swim to see if there's something below. If it's just an undercurrent, we can pull you back out. Somebody feel like going for a swim? I offer because I'm one of the strongest, so I can help hold.
I'll do it.
Or I can. Okay. Thank you for your braveness.
You move up to the edge of the
Okay.
pool, Dante, and start sort of peering beneath the disturbed water surface. The waterfall falls heavy on your left, and seems to have created a bit of a deeper part beneath the waterfall itself. However, the vortex is closer to the center of the pool and seems to pull little rocks and little twigs and leaves and so on into its wake.
Hmm. Okay, well, tie me up.
Okay.
I'll help
so,
hold on to the rope.
Can you?
Also helpful.
guys,
Can everybody make another perception test for me?
Absolutely. Ooh. Ooh.
Crit 1.
No.
A nat 1?
Got an 18.
Yep.
Awesome. You get a bunch of
Epic,
glare. You get a bunch of glare in your face off the pool.
that was a 7 on that perception test.
I rolled a 19 at first, but then I accidentally hit the button twice, so I don't know which one you want to take. One's a 19, one's a 17.
Pip?
Got an 18.
Closer to the pool, you spot a set of piled rocks. They seem to be set next to a set of vines, closer to behind the waterfall. But they're definitely have been placed there.
Just before we go jumping in any pools there, it seems as though someone may have been here earlier. Take a look at these rock formations. I don't quite understand why someone piled these up this way. Kind of go over to the little rocks and kind of look around and kind of poke it with a fingertip or a talon, see what's going on.
So it's a stand of pile of rocks, two sets of them, but they seem to have moss having grown over them over time. But you can spot what looks like an X made out of red paint, or you hope it's red paint, on both of these rocks. And they seem to be almost facing the vines ahead of it.
X marks the spot. Can we walk through the vine?
The vine's
Yeah,
quite thick.
I was,
Or is there anything underneath these rocks if we were to look underneath the rock?
You turn over one of the piles of rocks. It falls and rolls.
Hmm. How odd.
Well,
So,
maybe behind the waterfall.
There's no way.
can I
There's no way through the
hug
vine.
on one of the?
You walk up, Vixen, and start peering at the vines, and you can see that the vines here have grown up quite thick, but beyond them appears to be a bit of a hollow. However, that hollow is full of webs.
Oh.
Okay.
Moisture from the rock wall sort of hangs like dew on the webs inside, beyond the thick vines.
I said we go.
How big is
through
the
them.
opening?
Probably wide enough for one person.
Can I burn the vine
You may try, yeah.
with something? Have a bunch of
Just roll
fire.
damage. The vines aren't going to move.
Yeah. Okay.
And they have weakness to fire, so roll them twice.
Okay. I
Oh.
believe it's 1d8 if I'm doing fireball.
1d10.
1d10. So it'd be 2d10s
Mm-hmm.
if I'm on it twice. Okay. This internet is just crawling today. So 20.
You burn a large, like 3-foot hole. The vines,
Like through
the
and
vines
into the web?
scorch. The vines scorch and sort of fall down, and it burns back the web a bit. A small crevice,
Okay.
large enough for one person to squeeze through, appears in the rock side. Lots of little things hang in the webs. Rodents and insects, rocks, twigs. Dante, you and Augie are standing by the water, looking down at the whirlpool with a rope around your waist. Augie's got the other end.
Well, should we pause and come back to this whirlpool, Dante? It looks like the
Yeah.
rest of our team members have gone over here to these vines and check it out.
Well, the whirlpool isn't going anywhere. Let's investigate this before we start jumping down into pools.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that might be a good idea.
There may be another way.
Mhm.
I'm going to continue burning the webs away.
Okay, you move forward, just sort of well-placed firebolts, clearing some of the path for you. It's a bit of a squeeze as you get into the rock face, and it's sort of wet and mossy as you press yourself through, and then you get into a bit of a larger cavern, completely full of webs. This opens up into a larger tunnel. What you notice immediately as you sort of pull yourself into the larger chamber is the large hanging sacks, web sacks, holding things large enough to be bird folk. They're hung around around the edges of the ceiling and the walls here, as if this is their larder.
Well, I think maybe I'll go back the way I came and get the rest of them. I start making my way the other way, back to the opening of the tunnel.
Pippin squirms and stops following you, Vix.
Well, are the other two behind us as well? Like, are we all together?
They would be approaching the entrance, yeah. So as you're trying to squeeze your way in, Dante, Pippin is coming back the other way.
Oh, there you are. I was just coming to fetch you.
What's going on, guys?
It's well, it's not very good, but just lots of spider webs and sacks of things that could only be its prey and things like that. So I suppose I should turn around if you're here then. And my character turns back around, starts walking back to the cavern dejectedly.
You sort of shimmy back into the larger chamber. Vixen, you kick something at your feet. It's a large centipede, probably a meter long. It's just the outer shell of it. The legs and whatever else appears to be gored out. I should say it's a dried husk, the centipede. All that remains is the chitinous plates. These webs spread out into the room ahead of you and then go through. There's like a smaller chamber that looks like opens into a larger chamber beyond. As you burn webs back, you notice the slightest of vibrations moving through the webs.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna have my
whatever it
sword
is,
ready.
yeah, I mean, it's coming towards my firebolt, so I'm just gonna keep firebolting webs and making my way through.
Leading the path, burning the webs back, as you recite the incantation, the cantrip for firebolt again and again, like you did when you were training yourself to be a sorcerer.
Yeah.
You move through another smaller path. Two corpses here, reasonably fresh. I mean, that is to say, not completely desiccated. Are two grung warriors, you assume. Young though they must be by their size. One of them is face down in a pile of bones, and the other one is sat against the wall, gripping at a dead snake. It's probably only a few feet long, a couple feet long, but a snake with 8 spider limbs protruding from the sides of its body, just beneath the head. Both the grung and the spider snake are dead.
Cool. How horrifying.
Are we all there to witness that, or is it just Vixen?
Well, you step out behind her.
Well, you'll all walk by it if you're following me.
So, Vixen, did you find any that... Oh my god, what the hell is that? I point at the spider snake.
Abomination of some kind.
They're not supposed to have legs, are they? I can't remember snakes ever having legs.
Yeah, this is not right.
The rubble-strewn walls of the caves that you've been sort of climbing through give way into a larger cave, still laden with spider webs, but you can see that the walls of the caves here are actually crumbled. Or sorry, there are large piles of rocks along the walls here that are crumbled ceiling, it looks like. But the ground itself is carved stone, as if this was an ancient structure of some kind. If you'd all like to refer to roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are standing sort of at the edge in a small circle where there are no webs. Rubble around you, and then solid rock wall, but carved, not ornately, just carved stone as if they shaped the room here itself.
Hmm.
What do the ruins, or sorry, what do the walls look like? Is there any like pictograms or anything like that?
No, it's not ornate. It's not artistic in any way. But somebody did use a tool here to smooth the stone.
Okay. I'm gonna start looking around the rubble from the ceiling.
If you're not moving where Vixen is cantripping, then you're moving through webs.
I'll just wait.
Yeah, I'm just
Vixen, you can clear a
burning.
5-foot space basically in front of you. Continuously, I suppose. It's a cantrip.
Well, yeah, I mean, so I can just keep going. A square is 5 or 10
A
feet.
square is 5 feet. That's correct.
So I can move 1 square per cantrip, basically.
Unless you want to just walk through webs.
No, I'll clear the webs. I mean, could you walk
can-
through them? Aren't
I
they
can
like
help with
really
some sacred
thick,
flame to-
heavy webs?
Sacred flame is not actually fire. It's radiant.
Oh, okay, so never mind. Can't help.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep burning my way through, whatever. Like,
If they were evil webs
I understand.
or undead webs. Okay, looks like my stuff froze. Gotta love that. All right. Well, can you move your character?
yeah.
No, please do so.
How far you want me to move me? Just 1?
I guess it's move a few forward if you're just going forward. There we go.
Yeah, like if I take myself to there.
Sure.
Can you see that on your end? Does
I
that
can.
make sense?
Yep. As you reach that spot, sort of burning the way ahead of you, you see the webs falling back as if this intricate design here falls onto itself, and then tremors begin through the webs.
Can we all perceive the tremors?
Well, I mean, you see them falling, and the tremors sort of echo through the webs as it falls. It's at that point something strange crawls out of the rubble. Slithers.
I'm gonna get
Oh god.
Giant spidey snake.
I firebolt it.
Lovely.
2 small spider snakes crawl from the rubble ahead of you. They don't seem to be impeded at all by the webs.
Great.
No, well, they made the webs.
How disgusting.
They hiss and sort of look oddly at you. Their little 8 legs scuttling side to side, and their tail shaking and making rattling noises.
Well, I'm assuming these are the brood mother's children. Which we were sent here to kill.
I'm gonna pull out my red feathered bow
Okay.
and knock an arrow and keep it trained on the one to the left.
Okay.
Well, how would you all like to proceed? Should we continue, or should we just go back from whence we came and then maybe take a little bit of a rest and do this in the morning, maybe?
We've come this far. Let's just go for it.
Okay. Can I take a shot with my bow?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
With an 8 to hit.
Your arrow just misses the snake closest to you. It actually sticks into some webbing in front of the spider snake. Although
That's my nerves.
the act of aggression, immediately the two snakes hiss, and somewhere in the distance, you hear a giant hissing noise.
Well, I don't like that at all. I think I might have pissed it off. Anybody else feel like doing something?
Look, if
Yeah,
they're
I
not going to
feel like
attack us, let's not push our luck here.
Oh, no, it's at that point, more baby spider snakes comes snaking out. Can you guys please roll initiative?
roll initiative.
It's the time, eh?
Yeah.
It's about that time.
A 4 on initiative.
You know what would be good, D&D Beyond, is if when I click on my characters, character sheets, that they also came up on the right-hand side, much like the monsters do, for quick reference and whatever. Just putting it out there. Anyway, initiatives, please.
I rolled a 22.
Okay.
14.
Mm.
Pan and Cat.
I rolled a 4.
Nice. True to form.
14.
All right, let's get at her. Dante, you are first, followed by Augie and then Vixen Marion.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with my 2 swords. Which one am I going to attack, though, is the real question. I'm going to have to move first, so I can't do 2 attacks. So I'm going to get to the one that is closest to me. Can I do that in one turn and then attack?
Yes. Are you only not affected by difficult terrain in your specific um, specific terrain, your favorite terrain?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. You shove up to them.
Okay. So then I can only use 1 attack then, right? Or can I use both?
I think moving is fine. You can move and then
Okay.
attack, and if you're attacking, then you can use your bonus action to attack with your second weapon. You just don't get a bonus action.
Okay, cool.
I think that's how it works.
Okay. So Blade of the Wood, 15.
Hits.
Okay. And then the short sword is a 17.
Hits.
Okay, so the Blade of the Wood does 5 damage. And then the short sword does 6.
You kill that spider snake. Quick as a whip, Dante lunges at the hissing spider snake and slashes it apart with his short swords, like a pair of scissors.
Excellent form.
Augie?
Okay. I'm going to move up slightly and I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And it's going to show up like a big pair of talons swooping down just in front.
Okay, but it's going to look like this owl. And which one do you want it to go by?
And it's going by
Yeah, where does it appear?
yeah.
Tell me.
Right. Actually, right by this guy here.
There you go.
Try to move it there.
You
Right
should have
there.
control of it now.
Right by that guy. Okay, perfect. So, and he's gonna attack for 10.
10 is a hit.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay, cool. And then so the damage
5.
Just trying to.
Okay, where are we at?
duplicate here.
Sorry.
It says it right there at the bottom, Mika. 5
It already
damage.
did it?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Roll 5 damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay, got it. My turn order was in the way. Sorry.
That was your
Okay.
bonus action.
And I think I still have that was my bonus action.
I
So
believe so.
then, with my that's right. The spiritual weapon's a bonus action. Okay. I guess I still get the regular action. So then, for my regular action, I'm going to sacred flame the same guy.
All right, and then
That's
I
my
roll
cantrip.
a wisdom
It's a
save.
13 whiz save.
Pass.
Whew,
No
alright, well,
damage.
there
He
you go.
cares not for your religiouses.
Guess he's not evil enough. He's
He's just a snake.
just minding his own business.
He's just a small monstrosity. All right, Vix, you're up.
Okay, I am going to firebolt the snake. Can I do that?
Yes, you'll just be at disadvantage
am I
because of
not-
the webs.
Because of the webs?
Mhm.
And that would be the same even if I was firing a bow too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, anything ranged.
Anything ranged? Okay, in that case, I will fire my, thing. I believe it's a +2. And I get that one.
You fired your
Oh
bow.
no.
Nice.
No, I firebolted it.
Awesome. You shoot yourself in the foot.
Oh.
Roll a d10.
Do I need? Yeah, I was gonna say, you want me to roll damage against myself?
Yes, please.
Cool. And I take 9 damage.
Oh my
Because,
god.
swing.
Wicked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a thing. I don't know. I'm not at full health either.
You should be. No, you guys didn't
What?
rest?
We had a short rest.
We had a short rest.
A short rest, but we definitely did not have a long rest.
That is correct. That is correct.
Yeah, which means that I was at 11. I'm now at 2.
Cool.
Oh.
Does a 14 hit you?
Yes, it would.
Cool. Now roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I think my con is only +1.
And take 3 damage from the bite.
Well, I'd be down anyway, even if I pass the Constitution, because I only have 2 hit points.
Awesome. Well, either way.
But do you want me to roll the Constitution anyway?
Yes, please.
Just sure.
I remember how this is how the last fight started. You passed the con save. You don't
That
take. Oh,
that
you
I
do take a little
probably
bit more.
pass. That I pass, but if I get bit, then I'm down anyway.
Well, you get bit and take 1 poison damage. You take half for the save.
Okay, so I'm unconscious.
Awesome. That was the 2 snakes. You hear that massive shrieking hiss. And right about here, this thing comes in from the side. But it's actually like that big.
I don't see it. I don't see the thing.
Oh yeah, we'll scroll
Oh god,
over.
now I see it all.
Oh
no.
That's why I said scroll over. Oh god.
Oh god.
Okay, well I'm unconscious, so have at her.
Okay, so yeah, that thing comes
Oh.
slither crawling into view. It reaches that point, and then
Seems uncomfortable. It's the own body.
whoops. That's not right.
What's not right?
30-foot line, 5 feet wide. Does that hit you guys?
30 feet.
30.
So
30 would hit.
5,
It depends
10,
how you
15.
want to do it.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and aim it up. How do I do that with a shift? Whoops. Is it an alt?
I think you could technically hit everyone except
No, I think it's 35. It's
Oggy.
only 5 feet wide. I'm going to try and hit Augie and Dante. Could you both make a con save, please?
That's
Yep.
not all. Is that Augie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is each of these squares
I rolled a natural 20.
5
5
feet.
feet?
Nice.
Awesome. You only take half damage.
Oh, okay.
So you take 10 poison damage.
You said con save, right?
Yeah, please.
I wasn't as lucky as Dante. I got 7 on that.
You take 20 poison damage.
Oh no.
That is its turn.
Yep. I almost typed in 2020. Ha.
Those two snakes have
almost happened.
gone. Pippin, you're up.
Oh my god. I'm going to cast the Gust Barrier cantrip around myself.
You do?
And I'm going to make a slash at the snake closest to Vixen with
Go-
my
Yep, go ahead.
rapier.
Is that a nat 20?
Yes. I assume that hits.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Hey.
Oh, it's not a nat 20.
Oh, it's just a regular 20.
Yeah, so no double damage.
Oh. The damage come up? No. Press hard enough. Oh.
Oh.
No, not like
is
this.
what I was looking for.
So 4 damage?
Did that come up?
Yeah,
Yes, 4 damage.
cool.
Ha!
You're still doing
I
damage.
do a little. I don't know what is wrong with my D&D on, but it's acting up.
Nice.
Just take the first roll.
Cool. Dante, you're up.
Okay, so question. So I took 10 points of poison damage, but I have a poison defense. Does that make a difference?
What does it do?
I think it comes. Yeah, it comes from the Maypack. It just under defenses. I have a poison resistance. That's what it is.
I think you take half damage from that.
Oh, cool.
Let's just
Well.
see here.
That's perfect.
So you have advantage on saves versus poison and resistance to poison damage. So you take even half of the half, I would say. So you would take 5 instead of 10 on the last damage that you took.
Cool. Perfect.
Right on. It's your turn still.
Okay. Yeah. What's the distance between me and him if I move there? Like, am I able to do that? It's just as a
If you go the other way around,
free
yes.
action? Okay. So I'm gonna move into
25,
there.
30. You could actually be closer to the smaller snake, but not. Because if you go the other way, basically the space in between your friends is open.
Mhm.
If you go the far way around, then you can only move half. So 3
Okay.
squares instead of 6. But you could basically make it 1 back. One to your, yeah, that's 30 from where you were.
Hmm. So I can't actually engage with him in melee, though.
Not quite, no, but you can hit the one there.
Yeah.
That small spider snake appears to be unharmed.
Yeah. All right. So I'll just unload on this small spider snake.
You got it.
Actually, what's this bird thing?
That is a spiritual
That's
weapon.
me.
Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to just unload on this this small spider snake.
Please do.
Okay, so that's 15,
Hit.
and then the short sword 13.
Both are hits.
Okay, so the short sword does 8 damage.
You
where
kill it
wood
on the first
does-
blow,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
and then stab a corpse. Augie, you're up.
Cool.
Okay. I'm going to dart over here, and I'm going to touch. Can I touch this guy on? Or do I have to go here? I guess.
You would be in
I
melee
want to
range.
inflict wounds on that little.
Go for it.
Okay.
That's
so
a
I'm gonna
save, right?
inflict wounds on him. Inflict wounds is it's a save. I have to roll it. Oh no, not a con save. It's an attack.
To attack.
It's an attack.
Just click the spell.
Yeah, I did that.
I think it'll do it for us.
Just waiting for it to respond. I'm hoping it does. Come on. All right. It's been clicked. Just waiting. With bated breath.
I don't think it's working.
No.
It is. It's
The
rolling.
rolling one of
It's
those
gonna be-
dumb
It
dice.
looks like it's going to be a 17. Yeah, it's a 17.
That hits, and you do 22 damage. You cast it at level 2. You wreck that guy.
Nice.
Yay.
I may not have
Cool.
used that spell
And then
slot.
as my bonus action,
Yeah.
I've used that spell slot. Yeah, so I'm doing it on the sheet, so that'll keep track, which is great.
Yeah, you basically
my
you
bonus
turn him to ash
action,
and shadow.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Perfect. And as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Vixen.
Okay, right on. That because she's down, that does
It's right
full heal. So it's your
Yeah. I think it's my full capacity.
it
so
says a D4 plus your
is that
wisdom
full?
bonus.
Let me- Yeah, that's right. So it should be D4 plus 3, so 7.
Right on. Okay, Vixen, you're back up, and you're at 7 health,
Okay.
and it's your turn.
Yes. I'm trying to see if I have any healing potions left. And can I take a healing potion after that?
You could, yes.
Oh yeah, the group had 3 more healing potions left, right?
Yeah, we do. I'm gonna take one of those if no one has a problem with that, so I don't
I'm
die
fine with it. If we
immediately.
have 3, I could use one as well because I'm down to 2.
I'm down
I
to
throw
11.
you one
I
too.
can definitely use one.
I'm at 15.
Okay. Well, I pass one to you, Odie, and I take one myself.
Okay.
And what does that heal again? Like, what's the
I think it was
roll-
2d8
do I
plus
roll
2.
for it? 2d8 plus 2, and I roll that, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, 14.
14's what you rolled?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh no, that didn't go. Yeah.
Maybe they were just 1d8 plus 2.
Oh, you said 2d8.
I know
plus 2,
what I
that's
said. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I know what I said.
Okay, this snake. Oh yeah, you passed a thing. You drank a potion.
Yeah.
The snake's gonna
So
move
I'm
up
back up.
and try and bite Dante. But Nat ones it. Oh, sorry, no, but
Nice.
but crits it. That's a
Great.
23, not a 3.
Wonderful.
for 4 damage total. But you got to make a DC 10 con save.
Okay. 19.
You pass. You take half of this. So 1. You take 1 after all of your reductions.
Nice.
Poison. Oh, you did pass. So you're not poisoned either. So that's good. So yeah, poison damage is different than poison status. Okay, but the big guy gets to move. The big guy actually starts crawling up and along the wall.
Oh. No.
Oh, hang on. So first of all, just let me see if I get my poison spit back.
Don't need that.
I do. Cool. But first, let's bite. Does a 23 hit you, Dante?
Oh god.
Oh, this is gonna suck then. Make a con save, please. DC 13.
$11.
That's a fail. You take 6 damage from the bite. And you take half of this because of your resistance. So 8 poison damage. And you are poisoned. And,
So I take
paralyzed.
So I take 6 and then 8?
You take 6 bite damage. And then you take 8 poison damage. And you are poisoned and paralyzed.
Okay, well I'm down.
You're down anyway? Cool.
Yeah, I'm out.
Because he got the bite on you, so this thing crawls up along the wall and then bites Dante in the shoulder. Its arms begin to wrap this paralyzed Dante in its silk,
Oh god.
and spins it up with this silk gland from its belly, and then sticks Dante's wrapped up little body onto its snake body behind the legs.
Oh, good times.
Fun.
Yeah. I think you can resist that poison next time to not be paralyzed anymore, but you're paralyzed right now.
Cool. I'm so happy about that.
That's fun, isn't it? So you're incapacitated. You automatically fail strength and dex saves. Any attacks versus you have advantage. And an attack that hits you within 5 feet is a critical. So that's all fun stuff. That snake's dead. That snake's dead. Pippin.
Okay, I think I'll take a shot at it with my red feathered bow at the largest one, just for fun. It's a 21 hit.
That does hit.
Oh god. So, my damage button, it is now slowly rolling, and it will give you total in a moment. Hurry up, you stupid program. Slowly.
Yay,
Slowly.
technology!
It's gonna be a 6. Oh, it's just hovering at 6. Oh, it's
I
falling
think
back
this
to
might be an
5.
across.
Pippin, what's your current hit
Oh.
points?
My current hit points are 15 out of 27.
Awesome.
8 damage. 8
Very good.
damage.
We're all gonna die, aren't we?
Oh. We're all gonna
On
die.
that note, there must be something wrong with my sheet because there's no way that I have fewer hit points than you, Pippin.
What's your
I don't think
con?
my hit points updated. My con Oh yeah, it's +0. It's 10. So maybe that is true. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
I thought that went up though, because it hasn't gone up.
What's your armor? What's your armor class though?
Armor class is quite high.
17.
It's
Yeah,
probably the highest in the party.
My armor class is only 13. Yeah.
maybe that's why. Well, then you're a hardy little budgie.
Howdiest of the bunch. You
Max
bunch.
at 23. You're only level 4. That sort of makes sense. Pip, you have a bonus action.
What?
You doing anything else?
What do I have for bonus action? I feel like I don't have much. I can use healing word. What were you at again, Augie? Like
I'm
2
at
or
2.
something? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
I
cast
have
healing
a
word
potion in my
on.
hand that I'm about to drink, but
Oh, it would hurt. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast healing word for Augie at level 1. So 5 points of healing.
yay! Thank you.
Now just live long enough to drink that potion and kill that snake monster while the rest of us die.
Right?
It's fun
Dante.
working with you all.
Dante, you're up. You actually don't get a save. You are paralyzed and poisoned for 1 minute. So for 9 more rounds.
Okay.
Augie, you're
Well,
up.
I need to make a death save, don't I?
Oh, you would, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, that was a 7. That's a fail.
That's your first fail. All right. Augie?
Believe in you,
Okay.
Dante.
So I'm gonna drink this potion.
Oh,
that's in
remember,
my
everybody
hand.
has inspiration.
Oh, so we have advantage.
No, that means you can give
Nope.
yourself advantage.
We can give ourselves. Okay.
Technically, it's a reroll, I think.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to drink this potion. What did we say it was? It was
I think it's 2d8
2d8
plus 2.
plus
Pretty
2?
sure that's
Okay.
what I said.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2d8. So that's 17. 6 plus 8, 14 plus 2, 16. Okay, so 16. That's great. So I'm healing 16 damage on myself, which puts me back up to normal. So yay. Okay, great. Now, does drinking a potion count as an action? Or is
Yes.
that like... Okay, cool. So then for my bonus
Using an
action,
object.
while I drink that potion, I'm going to move a little bit out of the way. And my spiritual weapon is going to fly in next to the big bad snaky wakey, and it's going to use the bonus action to attack it.
Or you use your bonus action to command it to attack. Yes, go, do.
I use my... Yes. Good. Come on. Cassie McCassister. Okay, it looks like it did the damage first. Here's the attack. 1 second. I don't know what's happening. I'm not touching it. It just keeps doing things. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. I think.
Okay.
Well, what it looks like here is that your first swing was an 8. And
Alright. There we go. Back
and a
in.
6. So they all
I think
miss.
my, I
These
think
all
my
miss.
first
These
swing
all
was a-
miss.
Yeah. I think it's a miss. I think it's a miss.
Okay, Vixen, you're up.
Yeah, I think that
Wait a
she's,
minute.
Okay.
waiting for it to turn.
She's frozen.
No, I'm back in, I think, aren't I?
Hands frozen.
Yeah, she's
Can you
okay.
hear me now?
Yeah, you're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me, right? Okay,
I can see
cool.
you just fine.
Alrighty. So I am going to. Oh yeah, right, my wand. I'm gonna try and use my wand of paralysis
Okay, this is
on the big guy.
like an arcane attack, so use your spell casting ability as your attack. You might be able to just click it on your sheet.
Okay. And try.
Oh, we lost Cat.
Oh, and the screen goes wonky for a bit. Should be back.
Okay, so.
It's under equipment.
Alright.
Can you do it? So,
Yeah. I'm looking at it now.
yeah, it's just your arcane attack. And I gotta make a DC 15 con save. Cool.
Okay. But where would my arcane attack be?
It'd be like whenever you cast a spell. So,
Should I just be an attack plus my wisdom?
it's 8. It's plus 8.
Okay. Okay.
Or is it just plus 5?
Oh yeah, because it goes off my charisma, doesn't it? I'm a sorcerer, so it would be plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're
Well,
going
you got a little button
take
for it.
from.
Oops, sorry, I rolled for you, but that's not right. But yeah, that's just the spell attack. Do you not add them together? Well, just press the spell attack button. That's a hit. All right, and I gotta make a con save. So a blue ray streaks from the tip of your wand. Oh, but it saves. And strikes the creature. It saves against the effect.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably all I can do, eh?
Bonus action.
Yeah, I don't really have any bonus actions I need to do.
You have any spells that you can cast as a bonus action?
Well, can you cantrip as a bonus action?
It depends on the actual spell.
So, like, yeah, but I can firebolt him as well, could I?
That's an action.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Okay. That's what I do.
Awesome. Let's see. Next up is this little snake. It's gonna come up here and try to bite Augie.
A little bastard.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. It's too bad. It was a natural one. Uh, 19 probably hit you, right?
Oh.
So take 5 damage and make a con save, please. DC 10. Wow, for max damage. Augie. Oh, where'd she go?
Who?
She gone.
She gone.
She gone.
Okay.
Maybe she's in the washroom.
Yeah, I didn't see her get up.
Yeah.
In that case, where was I? Well, in that case, we'll just wait, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna run and grab her. Be right back.
Augie, make a con save. Make a con save,
Okay.
Augie, DC 10.
Con save? Okay, thank you. Oh, it was almost a natural 20, but it wasn't. It was an 8 instead. So I think that was a fail. Am I spit?
You take, no,
poisoned
you were
again?
bitten by one of the small ones. So it actually does max damage to you on both. So you are damaged for 9 total, and you're also poisoned.
Cool. Thank
So
you.
poison means that you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
And it's the big one's turn.
No.
Dante's just sort of stuck on the back of this thing. It's going to move up, and it's going to go for Pippin.
No.
Does an 11 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
Awesome. Well, as it comes up, you shriek, and it it misgauges where you are as it bites for you. But it misses
Too
luckily,
small.
and it's your turn, Pip. Face to face with this monstrosity.
Not even worth. Not worth the meal you're about to make of me. Please. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at it, and yeah, it's a Wisdom save of 13, and I'm going to point at it and be like, "You shouldn't even have legs. You're a snake. How do you even walk around? It's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself."
It looks pretty ashamed. It fails. It gets a 5. So
Oh,
roll
good.
damage.
1d4. Okay, it's rolling. Here we go. Just flying across the screen right now. Rolling the dice. Getting there. Hang on, everyone. I promise it's going to be good. Oh. And 3. 3 points of psychic damage.
It looks insulted. Dante, death save, please.
I should hope so.
All right, the old Dante death save. 16.
Oh, thank God.
That's a pass. Augie, you're up.
All right. So, this little guy in front of me, I'm going to Sacred Flame him.
All right. Wisdom save, right?
Yeah, it's a whiz save of 13.
Yeah, he passes.
Okay.
Just hit him with your mace.
I'm just gonna. Well, yeah, but that was my Sacred Flame is my action, right? So next time I'll have to hit him with my.
It's cool.
And this guy's swooping in.
Yeah, go for the swing.
Actually, instead of going in there, yeah. So he's gonna go for this guy. Sorry, guys. Shakespeare. Hey. All right. Sorry, just waiting for it to load up the roll here. And you said So that's a quick. It looks like a 20 with.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Nicely done. That one strikes the side of the creature. You see from this vantage point the little cocoon sack stuck to the side of the snake, rocking back and forth. Vixen, you are up.
I want to shoot in the face with my bow and then move back.
You're currently holding your wand.
Okay, fine. I suppose yeah. I wouldn't have put my wand away at the end of my turn.
If you wanted to.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just hit with my wand again then.
Do you want to move
That's what I
first?
have up. Sure, why not?
Like bonus action disengage?
Yeah, I guess. And move back to like, I guess here.
Perfect.
And I'll try and zap it. Yeah, sorry.
And this is a con save?
Yeah.
Cool. Are you rolling to attack?
Did that not come up? Okay. Sorry, I thought that already came up for you. 2. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, okay, this is plus my, it's plus 5, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, okay, so 21.
That's a hit.
Okay.
And it fails.
Then,
It fails its con save. So now it is
okay.
paralyzed for a minute. It gets to re-roll on all of its turns, but it just stops in place, sort of like looking like it's about to strike. Little spider snake tries to bite Augie and misses.
Bites itself and dies. That's crazy.
That's not what happened. The giant spider snake is still paralyzed as it fails on its turn. Pippin, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going
You can see
to...
the cocoon of Dante hanging off the backside of this thing.
Okay. I'm going to move back 15 feet. And I'm going to take another shot with my red feathered bow. So
At the snake?
yes, at the large spider snake, brood mother thingy. So 21 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Awesome.
It's quite
I'm just gonna
large, so
roll
its
it
AC is
here.
pretty low.
Okay.
Oh, and it's paralyzed.
Good.
Oh, so you're not within 5 feet? You actually have advantage on this attack, but I'm sure the 21 is probably better.
Okay, I can roll it again if you want.
I don't care. The 21 is probably the better one, unless you get a nat 20.
Well, then we have to roll it again. We
Well,
have to check.
yeah, you better. Also, any close range attacks while it's paralyzed are criticals.
So it says 20, but that's something plus 5, so it's definitely not a natural 20.
Either way, roll damage.
Hold on. Nope, that didn't do it. Nope. Five points of damage from the red feather bow.
Right on. You loose an arrow into it. Dante, death save,
Okay.
please. The
Well,
old.
I have another. I have a bonus action
Okay.
of healing word. Let's see here. I'm going to cast. If I cast healing word on Dante right now, does it help him in any way? I can't remember.
It will. It'll bring him to 0, I think.
Okay.
He will stop dying.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast healing word on Dante then.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
Roll. Oh, you're 8. Cool.
Yeah, I rolled.
You heal 8.
Sick.
Dante.
Sweet.
You are, however, are still paralyzed. But you are now conscious. Isn't that fun?
So, even more terrifying.
Guys?
You basically come to in a cocoon. You can't even say, guys, you're paralyzed. You might say, Gerf. Yeah. Augie, you're up.
Move your eyes around real fast.
Awesome. All right. So I am going to take my mace and squish this little squishy
Go for it.
snaker. All right. I'm rolling. All right. Not bad. So that's a 24.
You
Hopefully that
kill
hits
it. Yeah, you smash that little thing.
Squish. And I'm going to use my bonus action to spiritual weapon the big boy
Go for it.
or girl. On its way. This one's a 16.
That's a hit.
Cool. And damage is 6.
I see that.
It's right next to it. Yeah.
Yes. Then it's a crit, so roll the damage again.
Yay.
Cool.
It is paralyzed.
Nice.
At least for now.
For now.
That one's 9.
Very good. All right, Vixen, you're up.
Okay. Yeah. I want to shoot it in the face again.
Go for it.
Well, I
This
want to
guy's
shoot
gone now, right?
with my bow. I can do that now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hit.
So I got 18.
That's a hit.
And then, yeah. I believe it's a D8.
Longbow? Yeah. Crossbow.
D8 plus 2, isn't it?
Whatever your dex bonus is.
No, and that only does 5. So awesome.
Arrow strikes its side. Giant spider snake is paralyzed.
Yes.
Pippin.
All right. Uh, I Nope, can't do that. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna take another shot with the red feather bow.
Go for it.
Bonk. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 hits.
Sick. And another 5 points of damage. To the mama.
Dante, you are paralyzed. Augie, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to rush in with my mace, saying, "By Titans, light be gone!" and smash it. And then, as my
Good.
bonus action, my weapon's going to also kick its booty.
Do it up.
All right, so mace
Kill
first.
it.
By
Yep.
Titans, light be gone! And can I use that bardic inspiration on this? I don't know what it is yet. But
Yeah, it's a dice 6. You gave her one, right?
Oh yeah.
Right on.
yeah. So is that plus a die 6, or is that
Add a
an
dice 6.
advantage on the attack?
Add a dice 6 to the
Add a
attack.
dice to the attack. Okay, so hang on. So
Just roll a d6.
plus a die 6. Yeah. It's a rolling. It's a rolling.
Just takes its
Sweet,
sweet,
that's a
sweet
6.
time.
That makes it a hit for 7 damage. Oh, it's beside it, so roll damage again.
Oh yeah.
I will die.
It's an extra 2, or that one's 2. Oh no, 5. So 7, 5.
So 11 total.
Cool.
Not too bad.
And then my talons, my spiritual weapon.
You already did it, didn't you?
I'm going to. That was my mace, right?
Oh, you're right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, that was my mace. And this is my spiritual weapon.
Destroy it.
I think this is a hit.
No, that hits.
22.
And roll the damage one more time, please.
Oh yeah.
Because it is paralyzed.
Damage coming again.
Murder it.
Oh yeah. It's coming. You'll see.
Destroy its sinful nature.
7 plus 6, 7.
How did it... Is it normally... Oh, it's a d10, is it?
Yeah, it's a D8 plus 3. Not a D.
Yes.
d8 plus 3. Wow. And full damage on the second one. Well, you wouldn't get the 3 both times. Okay, so it's just 3 less than that total. So 14. Wow, still pretty good.
So 14 instead of 7.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. This thing's looking beat up. Vixen, you are up.
Destroy it.
I kind of want to run up and stab it in the face and then cut Dante 3. Can I do that in one move, though?
You can only make
Or
one
should I-
attack, so you could either cut
I only
Dante
really
free
need
or
one.
yeah, you could either cut him free
Or
or
okay,
attack it.
I'll shoot at it again with my bow then.
Okay.
Oh, this should have been plus 3 last time. Though. Oh, whoops. No, ignore that. And then I got 5. Yeah, so I probably don't hit it on 5.
But you do have advantage, so you can roll it again.
Okay. And I got 14 on the second one.
That hits. Roll damage.
And I do 4 damage, but I'm rolling a nat 1 on damage, so I don't know if that affects things. The nat one's effect damage?
No, that's a die 8, not a die 20.
Oh, God. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay.
Giant
Yeah, that
spider
doesn't make any difference.
is paralyzed. Pippin.
Yes.
It lays as you guys just like bludgeon it to death. It's stuck there, paralyzed in position. Dante's still hanging off its side.
Okay. Yeah. Another one with the red feathered bow.
Hmm. You have advantage because that one misses.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
That one hits.
Okay. Four points of damage. Did that come up right? 26 plus 3? Yes, okay.
Dante, you're paralyzed.
Is it not?
Mm.
Augie.
Mm.
Die.
I'm gonna say, Titan's light smites you and the grave calls you, and do the same thing again. Mace plus talons,
Okay.
and it's on its way.
Do it. Kill it.
I think that missed. It was. It looks like it's a.
You do have advantage.
11. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's try that one more time.
It's still paralyzed.
It's no better. Apparently, my mace is. Maybe my arm
Oh,
is
God.
tired or something from swinging.
No.
Oh God! Oh God! No, I didn't mean to roll that again. No, sorry. That
You smack into the
ignore
beast's
that one. That would've
scales,
been great.
but do not do any damage. Yeah, that one doesn't count. But you can
Sorry,
still do
ignore that
your
last-
you can still do your spiritual weapon if you want.
Great. But my spiritual weapon, however, my wings or my arms must be getting tired swinging too far. Okay, spiritual weapon. Okay, that's a 13, but it has advantage, right?
Yes, it would. 13 hits anyway. So 11 damage,
Oh, okay.
and you can roll that damage one more
Okay,
time.
and then I need to roll that damage one more time. Okay, the damage is coming again. I think I hit both of them again, but we'll just take the damage, not the whatever the thing. And 7.
It dies.
Yay!
Nice.
Woo!
I
Finally.
did call him
Paralyzed.
It.
Paralyzed, you guys managed to smash the giant spider snake to death. The blows, you did so much extra damage to the snake that Dante is knocked out of the cocoon onto the ground. Still paralyzed, however.
Let's
Is there
gather
anything we
him
can
up.
do to help paralysis? Oh my goodness.
If you just wait like
Uh,
10 seconds.
Mhm.
I'll pray to Titan for 10 seconds.
You pray, and miraculously, Dante, her prayers free you from the paralysis.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh yes, you've been saved by Titan.
What the hell happened?
Well,
Oh,
you
quite a lot of
got,
things happened in a very short amount of time.
Last thing I remember was getting shot in the face by this snake dick thing.
Ugh. What a horrible way to remember that.
That's how he remembers it.
I saw a film like that once about spiders and snakes.
What's a film?
That's how you get a spider snake.
And then
Mhm.
It was like an image that the gods gave us by playing the light against the backdrop of the sky. It was beautiful. I think it's also called an aurora borealis. And the clouds made these shapes of spiders, snakes.
That sounds absolutely
God Titan
horrible.
smoked.
So you're saying you're having visions of snakes in the sky? That's even better.
Because
It was
today wasn't
definitely a
mildly
hallucination.
terrifying enough.
Yeah. Anyway,
That sounds awful.
In the cleric, in the temple, we were maybe drinking some teas and having some hallucinations. It's okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Please do.
There
Well,
is
For 3 good times.
there is one last health potion.
I'm gonna do it one
as
more
well.
time. Oh, there's a health potion? Okay, I'll take that.
There's one last health potion.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, well, I hand the health potion to Dante.
What's
well, before you do that, what I'm thinking is maybe we should take a rest and then possibly bring this brood mother's head to the grung in the morning.
Okay.
Is
you
that
want
what they
you want
asked
to just
for?
hang out?
They asked for
I
kind
don't
of
remember.
an artifact.
They
in the,
asked
in the
us
brood
to kill
mother's
her
den.
young and to send into her lair.
Yeah, but didn't they say that she had an artifact that we needed to capture down here? Let's take a look around and see if we can find anything.
The spiders
I
are
think
still
there was
the
an
spider webs
artifact
are still quite intact in the path ahead of you that leads forward. There's also a smaller alcove from the right, which is where the Spider Queen came from.
Well, I suppose we can go that way. I'm
That's
willing
part
to
of her
adventure
lair.
on.
We should probably. Do we want to take any trophies from this brood mother though?
Well, sure.
I mean, it couldn't
perhaps
hurt if they ask us to prove that she's been destroyed.
Mhm.
It couldn't hurt to be able to do that, and we have the black hole to store things in. So
Should we take her
not like
head?
we're just.
You could take the
Yeah,
whole
why not?
body.
We could.
Why don't we just take the head?
Well,
All right.
we could.
Or maybe like a tooth or something. Anything really would be
I'll
fine.
just chop her
but,
head off.
I imagine her silk
there you
glands
go.
might be valuable.
Anyway, oh,
Okay, so let's put her in the
In the
black hole pocket. I'll pull it out of my pocket, open it up, stuff her in, or whatever we're taking, and are we taking the whole body
Stuff
or
her
just the
in
head?
there. Stuff her on in there.
no, I'm gonna chop its head off.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Stand back. It's gonna get messy.
Also, our
Pippin
GM
turns
appears
away.
to have become a mountain. Oh no, there he is.
Okay. I guess I should roll for that then, eh?
Well, what did we decide? What are you taking as a trophy?
I'm gonna chop its head off.
Okay. Does anybody want to make an insight
Now
check
we
for
gotta
me
put it in the
right
box.
before
Yes,
you do
I
that?
would like to make an insight check. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember what they said.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a 6.
I will also remember that as well. Insight. Boom. I got 4.
I've got 22 nat
I
20.
got 12.
Oh, you remember they very specifically wanted an artifact that was stored down here and the venom sac from the broodmother.
Okay.
Okay, well, can I roll
Does
survival
anyone
to
know
try to
how
get it?
about
Okay, my next question then would be, do I have, like, what would pertain to removing a venom sac? Would that be like a survival,
Survival.
or nature?
Yeah,
that's survival.
survival.
Survival?
Can I try a survival, or do you?
Yeah, anybody
pretty good
can.
at-
Well, I asked
do
the
it.
group, does
No.
anyone who feels most confident?
Who's good at that?
Yeah, who's the best at survival?
I'm good at that, so I'll try. I'm pretty good at it. So, well, maybe we'll see what happens.
I have a
I got
+2.
13 on that.
Okay, what are you using to open up this beast?
I would be using I I guess I usually use my talons, but I want to be careful to try not to hit the venom sac, so don't poison
I
myself.
have a dagger I can give her.
Yeah, that's a
If
good
we're
idea.
all, like, if we're all
That's a great
standing
idea.
around here looking over the thing, I can just hand her my dagger, couldn't I?
You're not certain where the venom sac is on a giant spider snake. You have an idea where they are on a regular snake.
Let's just take the whole thing then. Let's just dump
I
it in
mean,
the black hole, and
And be done with it?
we
Yeah.
have the black hole here. I'll open it up and unfold it so that we can throw her in then, and let's take the whole thing and let them deal with it.
That is a very interesting solution, and actually will work. It's about a 10-foot deep, 2-foot cylindrical hole from, I believe it was Dante who did the exploration.
mhm.
So you guys fold out your portable hole, and slide the body in. Tail first, I guess.
Yeah, we'll push it in.
It's even more terrifying up close and in your face. And seeing as how it died paralyzed, you're always sort of waiting for it to wake up again.
Just
Having
push
collected
it in
it,
with, like a stick. I've got a long bow.
sure.
Between the four of us, I feel like we can get it into the hole.
And I'm actually going to collect all of the arrows that I shot. So.
Sure, you do. You collect as much as you can.
And the thing that was in her lair, let's go see if we can find anything there.
So as I said,
Okay, so what?
the cavern sort of opens here. There are some carved stone pillars sort of denoting the entrance of a doorway on your right, which is where she slithered from. And then the pathway actually continues on to the west, let's call it, for simplicity's sake.
I'm following behind the group.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
As you peer into here, it appears to be an ancient storeroom. Barrels of which you can only assume was once. Moving through this space is quite difficult. You guys struggle as you sort of like cut your way through the webs to get to this entrance. But barrels and chests are laid out in this room on rotting old wooden shelving and piled up against the one wall, almost like a smuggler's cache or something like that.
Check it out.
However, the whole place is filled with webs, and you can see along the walls and floor are what look like egg sacs. A small alcove.
I'm gonna bust out my torch and just.
Did they not also tell us to kill her young?
Oh yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah, let's just set it all on fire.
Yeah.
Well, let's look for the artifact first and then set it all on fire.
Let's look for the artifact first, and then I can set it all on fire.
Okay, that sounds good.
Like,
We'll blow up the place.
even if they do hatch, they're gonna be so small that I don't think there's gonna be a problem within a matter of hours.
All right.
Well, I guess we'll see what the DM thinks on that one.
Who's exploring the room? The
I'm
pathway.
exploring for sure.
The pathway to the west begins to narrow and move downward, and there seems to be more work done on the stone, and supports have been put into place the further west you go.
Well, should we clear this room of any artifacts and treasures and whatever else might be stored here that we want to take, torch the rest, and keep moving south or west and down?
You guys can
after
make an investigation check if you'd like.
Investigation. A 9.
Oh, I should also mention that the pathway to the west is underwater.
Okay. My investigation roll did not go super well.
Yeah, mine neither.
I got a 4.
All right.
I got
I
Yeah, I
realize
got
I
a
have
7.
a -1 in investigation.
9.
I'm
You
really
guys,
not good at investigating.
you
things.
guys peer around at the old barrels and shelves. Everything looks rotten and not very much of interest. There is one small chest, but the lock on it is broken, and when you open it, all you find is an old pair of rotten leather boots.
Well, it doesn't
Can
seem like
we
there's anything in here.
match the other barrels?
Also, the egg sacks. There's quite a few egg sacks in here.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's torch them.
Once you get close to the
Well,
egg sacks, you notice that they are moving slightly, things writhing around inside of them.
Let's definitely torch them.
okay. All right.
what
Can
I'm talking about.
I have a thing called create bonfire. Can I create a bonfire on top of them and then control the flames to burn them all?
If that's how the spell works.
Here, let me get the actual rules on it.
Do you not have it on your D&D Beyond character?
No,
All right, well, that'd be worth doing.
no, I didn't. Okay. You can create a bonfire on ground that you can see within range. It fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the way of it would have to make a dexterity save, but that doesn't apply to this.
Mm-hmm.
The bonfire ignites flammable objects
Perfect.
as long as they aren't being worn. So, yeah, yeah, so I could technically do that.
Perfect. Yeah, where do you put it?
On top of the biggest mound of egg sacks.
All right, you start lighting egg sacks and barrels, some of the shelving alight. The bonfires go up very quickly. In fact, this stuff seems like it's been down here some time, and the rotten grain and whatever ignites. Black smoke begins to fill the cavern, and it starts flooding out into here, sort of clogging the air. There's not actually very much place for it to go, apparently. What are you guys doing?
Well, let's see about moving further down, and maybe getting out of the smoke.
The way
I'm
ahead,
gonna follow after Augie.
the way ahead, as I mentioned, is a descends into a pathway that moves down, but partway down the stairs, it's submerged. The fire is spreading quickly in that room and through the webs.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, in case it gets out of control, because I also have control flame, so I can douse this at any point.
Mm. I can also create water if we need to. How
Yeah.
much like how many liters of water would you say is in front of us here in the pathway, blocking the pathway? Is it something we could wade through, or is it like
You'd
the kind
have
of water
to
we would need
you'd have to
like,
swim.
dive under?
You'd have to swim, yeah. As the stairs go down.
Okay. So I'm okay with that. Are you guys okay with taking a swim?
That's fine with me.
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
As you
Yeah,
guys
let's
sort
try
of reach the water's edge, there's an explosion in the room behind you. You hear the splintering of rock and other things. Black smoke billows out of the room behind you.
Okay. Let's
You can hear what
Let's
sounds like the
dive.
screams
Let's
of baby snakes dying and flame. The fire's getting out of control.
Okay. I want to shut the fire down then.
You can't even see the fire because of the smoke.
Okay. In that
I could create water. I have the cantrip create or destroy water.
And it makes a liter? 8 liters?
It makes. Let me just click on it so I can verify. But I think it's 10 gallons
No, that's a fair amount.
of
Sure.
clean water
Okay.
in any open container. 30. If water falls as rain, alternately as a 30-foot cube, extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
That's what I would
So,
do if I were you.
That's
Yep.
what it says.
Yep.
So I'm going to create water. It's my cantrip. It's going.
I don't think you need to roll that. Cool. You start raining on the area. Very shortly, the fire begins to go out. The smoke still lingers, however, having nowhere to go.
That's kind of okay. It will eventually dissipate.
Well,
I'm
should we
pretty.
take a little swim and go underneath?
Yeah,
while
I'm
we're-
down. Let's do it.
Okay. Everybody ready?
I'll give it a shot. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. Athletics roll, is that right?
Can everybody make a perception test?
Yes.
Yes.
Deception. 15.
21.
10.
Dante, you notice as you sort of glance back into the smoke that a large area on the northeast wall has been blown out in that room. The fire is now out. There's quite a bit of smoke, but the rain cloud sort of like damped a lot of it down.
Is there anything else that I can see?
I've got 9.
You can see like a hole in the wall.
How easy is it to get over there?
I mean, you'd just be walking through charcoal and ash
Okay.
and rubble from the wall that blew out.
Wait, does anybody have a
And
torch
baby spider.
like on right now, or how light is it in here? Or is it all using dark vision?
It's dark. It's dark.
Yeah, the only one who might have a torch, I think, is Pippin because she can't see in the dark.
I have
I
torches.
believe
I'm
it's
I
just
have
kind of
one in my
curious.
explorer's pack, but it's not on right now.
Yeah.
We can wait.
Yeah,
I have
I
the
mean,
dancing light.
yeah. You have a torch or dancing lights because you don't have dark vision, correct?
That's right, I do not.
So yeah.
I can cast
there's-
dancing lights.
So there is a bit of light.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out this. I'm gonna say to the guys, hey, there's a hole over here. I'm gonna go check out.
You make your way up to the hole and realize that the explosion must have blown out an old rotted door painted to look like the stone wall. Whatever trap may have been attached there, also ignited by the fire, reveals a small room about 10 by 10 with the carved statue of a simian-looking person. Clearly furred arms and head, and sort of like a muzzle, but not like any bird folk or humble folk that you've seen. Standing, sort of in a pose, holding a staff and like looking up and off, much like the Fool tarot card. Laying about at its feet, amid the rubble from the rock and so on, and the busted door, are some small art objects. Figurine carved out of a precious stone, a necklace, a headdress, and a staff. The staff is actually being held by the statue.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in the room.
So we're all in this now, or
What's the artifact we're looking for?
I don't think they said.
Did they mention that it was magical? Remember, I got a nat 20 on my memory, so.
Oh,
Did they mention if it was magical?
I believe it was the way it was mentioned to you is of some great importance.
Yeah, they didn't specifically say.
They didn't specifically say magical. Did call it an artifact.
Okay.
So maybe it's the staff.
I mean, could I do, like, can I detect magic on anything?
Oh, something else you notice, Vixen, is that the statue looks very much like the creature that was wearing the toucan skull.
Okay. I would hazard to guess it's that staff then. I'll point that out to the rest of the group and be like, does this statue not remind you of Lulu or whatever she was?
She doesn't look anything like the Lulu you guys met. The,
no,
Lu-
because
the,
we saw a toucan.
the Lulu you met was a full toucan with wings and feathers and a tail.
Yeah, I remember a toucan.
I
know
just
you
remember
said that
another bird
Lulu
photo.
was false,
Maybe this is like a
but
proto toucan.
No, exactly. It seems similar.
It's like the caveman version.
Something about it.
I mean, I can't really say
Um,
that I've ever seen anything quite like this. It looks a little bit simian or ape-like, but what an interesting, odd creature. Does it have feathers to glide?
It does not. It appears to have fur or hair.
Ah, fur.
Humble
So
folk,
maybe it's
then.
like a Maypack.
okay, so how much of these
Maypack
potential?
It looks like an orangutan.
Would any of us actually know what an orangutan would look like, though?
No. If you're familiar with the D&D races, it looks like a simian.
Yeah.
So, would we be able to say that it looks something like the elf that we had seen in the cavern, if only in like body shape?
It looks much more like the elf than it does like humble folk or bird folk, for sure. Oh yeah. Like the smaller nose features, the no beak, and no talons and stuff like that. Doesn't have hooves or
teeth?
not in the it's smiling, yeah. But the teeth appear to be flat and for grinding, not for meat or biting.
Like those
It does have canines though.
herbivores?
It does have canines.
Herbivore with canines. How interesting.
Huh.
A very odd beast this is.
The headdress is a mixture of flowers and feathers. The flowers appear to be still alive. The staff itself is a carved wooden staff where the top is sort of like branches opening, like 3 or 4 hooked branches, as if they would hold something. The necklace is a mixture of bone, but also like gold hoops. Gold appears to be real gold. The statue itself is carved of jade.
Oh wow.
Oh.
And it appears to be.
So we could
It appears to be like a vulpin, but it is not erect. It's on all fours, and it's sort of looking behind itself.
So this statue, is this something Is it like super big? Like, would it be super heavy, or is it the kind of thing that we might
Oh, it's a
be able
statuette.
to?
It's about yay big.
We could bring it with us.
Mm-hmm.
So we could bring
Mhm.
all
I mean, this
those
looks
things
like
with us.
Yeah, we can
pretty
bring all
easily.
this stuff with us. Let's just all dump
We
it.
can bring
Just dump
all
it all
this
in the
stuff.
bag.
Yeah,
yeah.
Sure.
let's bring everything.
Are you casting detect magic?
No, I don't actually have it.
Do I?
I can
have it?
cast
Let's
detect
see.
magic.
Are you?
I don't have it either. Okay.
Yep, I'll cast detect magic. I was thinking about it.
The staff and the headdress both glow with different types of magic, but not the necklace or the statuette.
Can I pick up the headdress
Sure.
and put it on?
It appears to be a circlet of vines with feathers and flowers that are growing out of the vine. Colorful flowers. And when you place it on your head, you suddenly feel a bit more worldly.
No. Do I suddenly know the meaning of life?
That depends on what your stat was before.
Yeah,
So possibly no.
Well, this is quite makes me feel quite good. Makes me feel quite intelligent. Powerful even.
Wise.
Feel wise. Beyond my years. You guys should try this on, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you do feel a bit more wise.
Everyone could use a bit more knowledge from here and there. So are we we're just taking everything, are we, and just putting it in the
I say we
the
take everything.
black hole?
Yeah, let's just rob the place.
Yeah, why not?
Yep.
We're not exactly sure what it is that they want. Any one of these could be an artifact. Like,
Yeah.
I say we take the whole fucking lot and just be done with it.
As you slide this staff from the statue, you guys collect the other items. Once the staff leaves the statue's grasp, there's a click, and the statue rotates 90 degrees until its fist is pointing towards you.
Well, that doesn't seem good.
There's a slight rumble,
Oh, God.
Huh.
and the sound of stone on stone, and then what sounds like rushing water.
Oh, we're dead.
I
And
think
let's
we
run.
just opened a door. Or
let's-
damn.
Let's get the stuff and get out of here.
Yeah, let's run.
Let's go.
Let's run
Yeah, let's
now,
run the hell out of
as
here.
quickly as possible.
Which way are you running? Where are you running to?
Back the way we came.
You can all make a
Yeah,
perception
is that
test.
the only
The opposite way from the water is what I was gonna say, but
Yeah, the opposite way for the water.
Yeah, whichever way we don't
I'm
die.
making a perception test.
I got a 12 on that.
I see that.
16. 16.
I got an 18.
Okay, as you two run out of the passageway, and you sort of your panic, and turn to run back towards the entrance, you spot that the water level down the staircase is receding.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, let's run down the staircase.
Fine, yeah. That's
As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you can see that the water is going out through these stone vents. Basically, a stone has been pulled back, staggered down the hallway, and the water seems to be rushing out of that. The water that drips from the ceiling is briny if it hits your face or if anyone ventures to taste it. And then it hits a 90-degree angle and turns due north, and this passageway descends even further. as you make your way down here, heading northward, it finally levels out again, and the pathway here is different, as if the stone here was placed or carved specifically for this. Supports and so on creak and moan with whatever pressure they are feeling from outside. But the further and further you go down, the whole tunnel seems to shift and strain against the pressure on the other side of the walls. Little bits of water leaks in from here and there. And it continues for a long ways to the north. How long do you follow it?
Keep going, yeah.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
I'm willing to follow it to the end.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. We should probably leave it here.
Okay.
You follow the tunnel for some time. You're not sure how much time passes. After a few miles, it does not seem to be stopping.
Oh, are we off the island now? The island's not that big, guys. I
Yeah,
think
that's
this
a
is
good
like
point.
a smuggler's tunnel underneath the island.
The tunnel continues ahead
After like
into darkness. Your dark vision and torches and whatever light sources, you can't see the end of it.
after a few hours of traveling, maybe we should try to have like a long rest.
Sure.
After the fourth
Yeah,
or
I
fifth
think-
hour of walking, what do you guys think?
Yeah, be fine.
Probably all getting tired at that point.
You
Yeah,
guys
I mean,
settle
she-
down,
She makes a good point.
set a fire, set out your bedrolls and so on. And as you lay back against the stone walls, you can feel them, like, not vibrating, but like you can feel the pressure on the outside pushing and moving the stone in its set location. It's almost unnerving.
Huh.
Spooky.
Like the tunnel itself is unstable.
It's underwater.
Quite a bit of water.
Yeah.
You can all click the long rest button on your character sheets if you want.
Oh yeah.
Should do all the resets. And we'll wrap it up here, I think. It's getting pretty close to the end. Although
Okay.
you do all have the sneaking suspicion that you have left the island.
Oh no.
All right.
Well, I mean, that's really cool.
But we have so much
Okay.
stuff to do on the island.
Yeah, we should probably. get
Yeah,
back
but I
and
mean, we
finish
can
up.
always get back to the island if we know this tunnel is here.
And or
Dun,
get off the
dun.
island if we need a ride.
All right.
I mean, it-
Choices.
Good game, guys.
Oh.
I want to
Good
thank
game.
everybody else for joining us. Anybody who's watching the stream or who's watching this later on. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Everybody say goodbye. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.